Relationships are special and sometimes inexplicable. Here are some peculiar relationships from the history of the human race. A 33-year-old Indian farmer, P. Selvakumar, married a 4-year-old stray dog. He strongly believed he had been cursed because he had previously stoned 2 dogs to death. That's when his hands and legs became paralyzed and he lost his hearing in one ear. To remedy his sin, he married the dog, called Selvi, in a Hindu wedding ceremony in his village temple. The dog was bathed and later dressed in an orange gown. Around 200 guests attended, and Selvi tried to run away mid-ceremony, but her new husband gave her milk and a bun to tempt her into staying. Back in 1992, a guy named Mark Matthews was found to be married to a pony called Pixel. When Jerry Springer, a renowned TV presenter, learned of this, he asked Mark to appear on his talk show in 1998. He tried to investigate and to understand the relationship between Mark and Pixel and attempted to make sense of it. However, at the time, the topic of zoophilia was too unorthodox for television and his viewing audience. As a result, the show was never broadcast. 18-year-old Nura Alit was caught having intercourse with a cow. He claimed the young, attractive cow had flirted with him and actually seduced him. He was later forced to marry the cow in order to cleanse his village of filthiness. Alit fainted during the wedding ceremony and his mother began to scream. His cow bride later drowned in the sea and Alit was properly bathed, according to Pekaruan ritual. Mark has a big obsession with inflatables. 20-year-old Mark has had an obsession since he was just 14 years old when he bought his first pool inflatable. From that moment on, they have been inseparable. They watch TV together, eat and sleep together. He always sleeps next to his favorite yellow inflatable dragon called Lila, whom he loves and plans to marry. He said he gets all the affection from his inflatables that he never really got from his mother, and he's happy about his lifestyle choice. A Sudanese man was forced by his village to marry a goat he had raped. The couple were married wearing matching outfits. The village council had established a law stating that any man caught sleeping with a woman who isn't his wife must marry her to save her family's reputation. Charles Toom had to marry the goat and pay a 15,000 Sudanese dinar dowry to Mr. Alifi, the owner of the goat. It's been reported they have remained together. 2 girls from Palapudaget, India, married frogs. These girls were just 7 years of age and were following an old ritual of their village. The point of the ritual was that this marriage would somehow prevent any outbreaks of diseases in the village. The ceremony was like any other Indian wedding. The brides were dressed in saris and a delicious feast was served. People living in the east of the village acted as relatives of the grooms, while those from the west were the bride's families. A German man, Uwe Michelik, hired an actress to officiate at his wedding with his cat, Cecilia. Uwe loved his cat so much that he had always slept with her. Unfortunately, his cat became asthmatic and was soon dying after 10 years spent together. He wanted to make a big gesture to show his love for his cat, so he had an unofficial wedding as marrying an animal is illegal in Germany. Jenna Louise Drisdall had to appear in the Brisbane District Court because of her involvement in bestiality. A video was leaked showing her indulging in inappropriate activity. She was also arrested because she bit a child, trafficked drugs, and stabbed someone with a fork. She claimed these acts were forced upon her by her previous partner. Damage caused to the dog was also investigated. A 9-year-old girl in a village called Kanyan in East India near Calcutta was born with a tooth rooted to her upper gum. This is considered a bad omen in the tribe of Santal. The parents of the girl were worried, so they sought advice from the village elders. They suggested the girl had evil spirits upon her and she needed to marry a dog in order to get rid of them. The parents agreed and married her to a local stray dog. After the wedding, attended by 100 guests, the girl was freed from the spirits and free to marry anyone she wanted, her parents reported. Edward Smith was a man who had sexual relations with 700 cars. How could that be possible? He described how he was attracted to his neighbor's car when he was just 15 years of age. He ended up having sex with it. He said that machines turned him on and that he has had intimate moments with several, including a helicopter. He claimed cars are much sexier to him than women.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.